Our next inductee from administration, 1996 to 2004, Dick Tharp. Dick, yeah. Dick was the 5th full-time athletic director at CU when he replaced Bill Marolt in 1996. He had a long association with athletics prior to taking over the reins of the department, as after earning his Juris Doctorate degree from CU in 1973, he became the school's assistant university counsel. During that time in legal, he was involved in a variety of athletic department issues, including NCAA relationships, investigations, coaches' contracts, policies, regulations in the athletic department, compliance with Title IX, and legal proceedings, including New England Patriots versus the University of Colorado when CU hired Chuck Fairbanks. You couldn't have lost that one, huh? He hired several head coaches, including the great Gary Barnett, who led the Buffaloes to our only Big 12 championship in 2001 and 4 Big 12 North titles. And one still on staff, women's golf coach Ann Kelly was a hire by Dick as well. In his years of involvement with CU Athletics, he negotiated, drafted, executed contracts for numerous head coaches, most notably Barnett, Bill McCartney, Sealberry, Ricardo Patton, and Coach Marolt as well. Developed the first real long-range plan for the department, Athletics 2010, which was a blueprint for success, accountability, and facility growth, and were incorporated into later 3- and 5-year plans. He also oversaw the construction of in 2003 of the East Side Club and Suites for Folsom Field, the first major addition to the stadium since 1968. He was the impetus in creating CU's unique Living Legends program, honoring letter winners 50 years after their first letter. And the reason we are here tonight, because back in 1997, Dick got together with a few staff members, including our own David Flatty, to create the CU Athletic Hall of Fame. And tonight, we get to induct him into the Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, Dick Tharp.
You know, it's difficult when you create the Hall of Fame, so 25 years later you can be inducted into it. What I want to say, I would say one more thing. When I interviewed Mark as to whether he should be hired by KOA to be the voice of the Buffaloes, he didn't wear a black hat. He didn't have near as deep a dark voice. And so I want you to know he's come a long ways as well during all of these years. What's important to me, and I'm the administrator category. I can't possibly match the accomplishments of the people that have gone before me, although I tried. But what's really special is the creation of the Hall of Fame, the creation of programs like the Living Legends, the Hall of Honor, the Legacy. You have to understand there are 2 purposes to that. One is for us to do what we're doing tonight, and that is to recognize the people, the wonderful accomplishments, the successes, the support, and how people live their memory and how they were associated with the university as part of that, and the feeling they have in terms of their tie to the institution. But there's a second part to it, and that is to create an institutional memory. The university needs to adopt, remember, and understand what it does in order to provide success to people and provide the opportunities for success. Because when you create an institutional memory, just like all of our memories, you create an experience base and a learning base that you can embrace and learn how to forward progress, success, and actually perform your mission of an institution in terms of what you're doing for young people. So, if I had my druthers, I'd make every administrator, every new leader take a course in institutional memory and institutional history. And what they would do is they would learn how to embrace the stories we heard tonight, to embrace and understand what creates the mission of an institution, how it delivers in people like we've met and talked to tonight. And if they were to do that, there would be no policies and programs created based upon the latest fad of the day. You wouldn't have change for change's sake or to change something because you felt it made you look different. You would make decisions upon what builds the fabric of what an institution is supposed to do. So I'm done pontificating, but that's just how I sort of feel about it, you know? The memories in this room, the heartfelt feelings, what everybody expresses in their own way is really what it's all about. And what I've loved about my affiliation with the university for these many years. And so with that said, I am not about to let off the hook the creators of my memories. And I'm very fortunate because they're such good friends. Almost all of them are here tonight. They are the heart and soul of my memories. You know, memories are sort of the fabric of your life. You have the good ones, you have some tough ones, but essentially memories form the experiences by which you then can make decisions going forward. How do you learn about life? How do you go forward? How do you make decisions? And it's all a function of your memories. And everybody has their own, each individual's memories are part of their life. Well, I've got my whole crew here tonight, and I'm not about to let them sit in the back of the room and hide out. So I'm going to start with my boys. Travis, Taylor, Tucker, my three sons, incredibly accomplished, raised by a very special woman, and they don't have an arrogant bone in their body. I'm very proud of them. Their mother would be very proud of them. So, I try to make sure, you know, as an old basketball player, I'm looking at the shot clock and I'm going, geez, I could have gotten off 50 shots during that period of time. Back. To Renee, my companion, partner, best friend, and somebody who has supported me and kept a smile on my face for the last 6.5 years. And for anybody that knows her, believe me, she's capable of creating a memory a day. So, sweetie, you're the best. I appreciate that. Okay, and then on, you guys are going to have to make this. I'm going through the clock. Denny and Tama Mullen. Denny and I have been friends for 50 years. We've shared friendships, we've shared memories. We have lost loved ones together. We've lost very close friends at the same time. We have figured out how to move on, have new friends, and to share new memories. I'm so happy they agreed to come here tonight. Denny and Tama Mullen. There you go, guys. And of course, sitting next to them are those ne'er-do-wells, Bill Marolt and Connie Marolt. Now, Bill has created and has accomplished stuff that's already embedded in the memory of the University of Colorado. And, you know, we began as a young ski coach, an elementary teacher, a young couple in Boulder 50 years ago. We've come a long way since then. There are a lot of memories. I'm not about to use up my time sharing them, but I want to tell you the one thing that always sticks with me is, to the chagrin of Connie and all of her guests at any get-together, was Bill and I huddled in a corner discussing the issues of the day. And they were always led by Bill's mantra, which was, I don't care about what the problem is, I want to figure out how to fix it. And that's what made Bill Marolt a great leader. How do you fix your problems? Get rid of the BS in the back and go forward. Somewhere back there are Mary and Gary Barnett. He's got so many awards these days, I can't keep track of him hardly. Mary and Gary, again, young, confident coach, an art teacher, friends, back when we were just trying to figure out how do you create memories. But they've been my best friends, and guys, we've been through a lot together for these many years, and I've appreciated your support, appreciated your friendship. Mary's friendship during some difficult times and her support is just so special to me, and I want to recognize that. I also want to recognize one of my great memories in life is a phone call I got sitting at my desk telling me that at the overlook at US 36, looking into Boulder, Mary and Gary were back with a smile on their face. It's very special. So to those friends, I love it. John and Linda Meadows are all hiding over there in the corner. Okay, if you're a Buffalo and you want to have a friend, you need John Meadows on your side. My senior associate AD, there's nobody that reveres the history of Buffaloes or protects his friends and is always there if you call him. John, Linda Lou, you're the best. Bruce and Becky Gamble, I got them over there. Okay, Bruce made me cry at his Hall of Fame speech. It was special. They've been friends, our kids have been raised together. I love them to death, but if you want to understand the true heart of a Colorado Buffalo, you need to spend time with Bruce Gamble. Dan and Sue Hendrick are over there. Now, Dan, I saw in his badge tonight that he's got a baseball and a football badge. I don't think anybody in this room remembers Dan Hendrick playing football. But that's sort of a private joke, amongst us. But Dan's talent and contributed to my memories and my memory base is his incredible sense of humor. And he can do it cynically, he can do it critically, he can just come up with it random, but always has the ability in whatever situation you're in to put into perspective what is going on with his sense of humor. And that is a wonderful, incredible talent to have. And you hear it in some of the speeches tonight. You get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. The sense of humor that keeps in perspective where you are, what you're doing, is so important to life and to the creation and holding on to your memories. And last but not least, got Bob Bowers and Lisa Van Gore Bowers over there. Now, Bob and I have been friends for 50 years. So what I want to say about Bob is he has spent 50 years trying to get me to create a memory of what a great athlete he was. Okay, now you got to understand, Bob was a great athlete, but I wasn't here at that time. But he has tried hard as we've kept our friendship. The memory I do have is that Lisa's the first female athlete I inducted into the Hall of Fame at the University of Colorado. So they're the best. Those are my friends. Those are my life. Those are the source of my memories. And to all of you, I'm just so proud of you and just so happy and honored to be included with you. Tonight, the University of Colorado has given me one more memory. Tonight. Thank you.